I've had some bad hummus. Cowboys John, thanks for the brand new sub. Thank you. I'm never using Restream again. I'm gonna cancel my subscription right now. If I can't multi-stream, it is what it is, but I'm done. I'm canceling it now. Fucking insane. It's the only multi-streaming tool that you have to pay for. And it's the only fucking one that doesn't consistently work. It's the only one that costs money. And it's the only one that consistently crashes. Fucking pitiful service. Billing. Edit plan. Where's cancel? Their servers are just so bad. I don't. It's very strange. But my PC has issues with like stream elements, multi-stream. It's been a problem for me for like the last year. I've never been able to have to set up a fully functional multi-stream tool. But yeah, cancel that shit. I'm fucking sick and goddamn tired. I'm sick of it. Please share your reason for canceling. Literally the only multi-stream tool on the market that costs money, and the servers crash constantly. Insane. That's it. I canceled it. Done, done, and done. Use Atom? I would love to, but for whatever fucking reason, it doesn't consistently work on my OBS. Same with the stream elements. I don't know what it is. We've never been able to figure it out. We don't know why. It's really unfortunate. I would love to multi-stream consistently. I've tried so many times to get it set up. But hey, I am approaching give up territory. I hear a parachute. Who is that? Yep. I didn't make it. Woo! All right, I'll be right back. You know what's fire that society has fooled you into missing out on? You know what's fire that society has fooled you into missing out on? You want to know? Guess. Go ahead, give it a guess. Give it a guess. Give it a guess. You gotta guess. I'm gonna cut it to you straight. There's some brands of baby food that are just evolved food. You're telling me that I can have a pouch filled with spinach and blueberries and all the vitamins that come along with it, and I get to just squeeze that shit straight up? 1,200 milligrams of omega-3s, probiotics, and fiber? Are you kidding me? No added sugar? Are you kidding me? And the baby doesn't even put up a fight when I take it out of its hand? I don't like smoothies. I'm not a smoothie guy. And it turns out they make these whole ass pouches that are literally just like spinach and blueberry. They make a ton of them. This one I have now is actually chia pudding. And I did not know it was baby food. I had no fucking clue. And in fact, this one isn't. This one is specifically sold for adults. But I have one that's the exact same thing. Yep. I'm a Gerber baby. Here, check this out. Spinach pouch. Yeah. All right. So you have all these fucking companies that market it as like a superfood for adults. It's a superfood. And then you got these guys that are just straight up. They're like, this is baby food. Hey, this is baby food, but check out all these vegetables and nutrients. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you. Don't knock it till you try it. Wait until he finds out about food processors? What do you mean? What do you mean he? He talking about all the people tripping about baby food. I'm telling you, man. What's the price difference? It was like $2. Couple of bucks. Y'all will eat pudding and yogurt. But I'm like, hey, pureed spinach with blueberries. And you're like, ooh. Y'all will eat gelatin. Just made from beef bones. You're like, ooh. Ooh. Spinach? This guy's eating spinach? Ooh. Yo! Yo! Just fucking try it. You're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? Let me find a brand. Um. I straight, you know what's funny? I found this one. I was ordering groceries and I found this thing that's like, I just called it a spinach pouch, and I was like, huh. Serenity, I think? Maybe. No, I don't know. I can't find the brand of the ones that I got. I don't feel like going into the fridge. The one I have now is just chia pudding. I don't feel like getting up, but yeah, a lot of times like eating vegetables and fruits and shit is just a pain in the ass. You can just like, turns out blending them and drinking them isn't only possible through juices and smoothies. There's much easier ways to do it. I feel like a cat when I eat this shit, you know what I'm saying? The same bag as like wet cat food. Right. Shout out Gerber babies. What's a fruitable? I eat fruitables because I'm bad about eating fruits and vegetables. What's a fruitable?
Those damn heroes. Don't trust them.
No. They blew up half the hospital at one point.
They blew up the hospital.
Well, I mean, not really blew up, but they were kind of throwing explosives.
Put me on a beard.
What just happened? What did I just receive?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Not a shootout
I am quite thirsty.
Area.
Thank you, Malenko.
Oh, what the hell are you doing? Oh, what is that little thing?
Beer time.
Drink a V8, so much sodium, but yeah, they're all right. V8's all right, but it's not perfect. Fruitables are a fruit and veggie pouch blend. Oh, that's the thing. So okay, all right. So some chat is familiar.
You
What?
chopped off my leg.
No.
You chopped
No,
off
I
my
think
leg
you have the
other
wrong
day.
guy. I think you have the wrong guy.
No, you chopped off my motherfucking
No,
leg.
no. I've never
no,
done
I
that to
think I-
anybody. I've
Yeah,
never done
yeah,
such
you
a
did.
thing.
You were outside the. You said don't stuff
No,
me in a
no, no,
motherfucking
no.
fridge.
No, I think
You
think
know, I'm not. I'm making.
I think you're
I'm not-
misremembering. I think you've got
I'm
the
not-
wrong guy.
I'm not I know.
I
you,
d- hey.
you,
Let's just have a beer. And then we'll move past this. All right?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me grab you one.
I think I can. Yep.
All right. All right, catch.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Come and get me.
Oh,
Hey, come and get me. Come and get me. Ah!
I tried. I fully tried, but hey, I can't win them all.
Have you learned your lesson? Oh shit! I gotta put this guy. I got. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh.
Grungus the Annihilator, thank you for the brand new sub.
Oh, let me get this guy, little guy. Oh god, little guy needs a hospital. Oh,
You know what led me to the
it's so
spinach
fucking
pouches?
heavy.
One of the healthiest things you can do is just like cram a handful of spinach into your mouth.
Oh,
And I like spinach. But It's a pain in the ass to cook
Help!
with, to cram a handful of it in your mouth.
Help! Help!
I was like, there's got to be a way I can get a serving of spinach
Help!
without spending a ton of money on juice.
Help!
You too, ma'am. You take care.
Help!
And boy, howdy,
What the? Oh.
Oh God!
let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
He fell.
Did he firebomb him?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Oh, but okay. Hello there, little guy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. No,
I'll
no,
get some water.
Yes, please.
You hate the way it makes your G feel? Yeah, that like squeegee effect. Yeah, man.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Meyer. Ah, yes, perfect. Go ahead and sprinkle liberally on the fire.
Oh, go
There we go.
goodness, and all slipped out.
Woo!
Oh my.
Wait a minute, Mr. Randall, is that you? Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never expected to
Just blend
extinguish a
spinach with
man.
apple and orange juice. Man, you're telling me I gotta break out the whole
dear.
blender, put stuff into it,
here we go. Let's take care of them burns there, Mr. Randall.
wash it? When the spinach
Also, thank
puree
you,
is
Miss
right
Mary Sue.
there.
That was
for
very
the
quick
taking?
thinking on your part.
Of course. That's just all the while. You'll have to refuel.
If you could drink all your foods like 3 or 4 times a month, you'd be
Oh,
thrilled.
that's okay.
That's the
I can
whole
take care of that
thing.
later.
That's the whole thing you can do.
Mr. Randall, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sarah, are you all right?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Now. Oh.
Ta-da! Hey,
Hey.
that's just science, am I right?
It's amazing.
That's just science, am I right?
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Am I right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
That is what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fire makes steam.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, ow.
Yes.
Ow.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Let's go to
I
mess.
was wondering what's happening. Thank you.
Oh my.
I want to hiccup with the restream earlier and then it was fine the rest of my stream. Yeah, no, I have the same experience, but it hiccups all consistently every single solitary stream. And you have to pay for it. Just the absurdity of them offering an inferior paid service that isn't as good as the free services that unfortunately don't work on my system because I can't fucking figure it out. Taxi! 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 Taxi cab! Taxi! 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 What the hell? What a dick! Man, I'm about those grab and goables. I'm about those grab and goables. Did you know they sell fucking already cooked eggs? They sell cooked hard-boiled eggs. So if you feel like eating and you need food with a little bit of protein and you don't want to fucking bother doing anything, you can just walk by your fridge, open up the bag, and just pop that shit like a big old squishy protein pill. It's crazy. It's the best. See, I'm out here eating in $20.99. Already cooked hard-boiled eggs. Spinach puree. Bang, bang. Nope. Just pop that shit like a big old pill.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no, no.
I think your car's getting towed.
No, no, no.
I think your car's getting towed.
Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. You scary little man. Get away from me. No.
Hey.
You get away from me.
Short-ass person.
Get away from me, you mini me. Get away.
Hey.
No.
What the hell?
Oh god.
Who shrinks? Wait, huh?
Bye, holy moly.
Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
Dwarf tail the car. He's doing much.
How is that midget seeing how to drive? What the fuck?
Did he call me a little thing? What do we got? So far today, we got it and little thing. I don't think I've ever had pickled eggs. Boiling eggs is like the lowest effort cooking. Man, you gotta wait for the water to boil. You gotta peel the eggs. I'm busy. It was fine. It was a reasonable thing when eggs were cheap. But now, give me that already cooked. Give me that already cooked. Give me that pre-made, that ready-made, that ready to go. I hate cooking. In any way, shape, or form. I finally fucking admit it. I get it's a cultured millennial man thing that, ooh, he can cook. I don't fucking care. Standing in the kitchen, hot stove, waiting. Ugh. Ugh. Hate it. You know what my excuse used to be? I like cooking. I just don't like the cleanup after. Nope, don't enjoy either. Just took me forever to admit it. Not fun. Chopping up the vegetables. I'm busy. Well, let me just stand there while it gets hot. Boring. Boring. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be a contrarian or anything. I really just don't enjoy cooking. Oh, fuck, he figured out who I am. More fun if you have someone to cook with. Oh, yeah, I fucking love putting two people in the same kitchen. I hate it. Even worse. I'd much rather do the cleanup after someone else cooks. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a chef, and then I remember my mom let me help out on taco night, and I hated it. It was not fun. I remember chopping the onion and just sitting there going, what? What? Yeah, slow cooker goes hard. In my experience, though, I've tried a lot of different slow cooker recipes over the years, and no matter what, I could never find the right timing. I feel like everything I've ever made in a slow cooker ended up either dry or sloppy. I just couldn't get the timing right. And I don't know. I'm not a big slow cooker guy. Yeah, soup. I think slow cookers are phenomenal for soup and chili. But whenever like I get like one of those Instagram posts that's like, if you don't have time to cook, just put rice and chicken thigh in the slow cooker. Like, that's disgusting. Slow cooker chicken is one thing. Slow cooker fatty chicken thigh, ugh, rough. Yeah, chili goes hard, man. Chili's a very enjoyable thing to cook. I feel so fucking American when I whip up a pot of chili. Chili is historically the first exclusively American food. Now, someone inevitably is going to be like, what about South America? They found journal entries, old journal entries from the late 1800s of a cowboy traveling the lands in America, whipping up a pot of what he called chili. And it's the oldest origin. The oldest traced example. It's the first bit of food that is the evidence points to it being created by an American in America. Invented in 1840 wait, why is it only first name? Is that the journal entry that was found? The guy in Michigan in 1840? Quail meat and rhubarb. He made it up. Here, let me find it. Just Clintoris. Chili origin. The exact origin of chili is debated, but it is widely accepted that chili con carne originated in the southwestern United States. Let's find the journal entry. Chili origin cowboy journal. Where is it? Oh, yes. An early journal entry from 1828 described a, quote, kind of hash made with meat and chili peppers. Cowboys would preserve their meat by mixing beef with fat and chili peppers with salt into something called a chili brick. And then it could be rehydrated with boiling water. Brick chili became a staple food for travelers and cowboys. So anyway, when I make chili, I feel like an American. I feel like a cowboy. America. Other than that, I don't like cooking. And you know what's fun about cooking chili? You do it all in the same fucking pot. The only way you're gonna fuck it up, clean up wise, is if you use a bunch of different knives and a bunch of different cutting boards. Just dump that shit. Chili used to be bricked up. Yeah, I'm moving bricks. I just whip a fucking chili brick out of my coat pocket. Is that Billy Porkins? No. I thought that was Porkins. I wonder if Unscripted has like a vehicle tracking system, or if I'm just dooming these poor motherfuckers whose cars I steal. Loved when your aunt made beef stew and cornbread when it's cold outside. Dude, beef stew, chili, good soup on a cold day. Truly, I don't know if there's a better dining experience. So it's pretty much sunny all summer in LA, but once we start drifting into like September, October, it starts to rain here and there. And man, I whip up a pot of chili on a cool rainy day. Yeah, I like chili with beans. I understand the debate. Beans are controversial. Totally get it. They're kind of fucking weird. They're weird. I love them. I love kidney beans. I love black beans. I love pinto beans. Meat chili's better than bean chili? I mean, ideally both. Canned whole mushrooms in chili. Actually sounds pretty good, man. I should give that a shot. There are animals right outside my stream room going crazy. What the fuck? I can't hear it anymore. I think a coyote fully just killed something. What kind of animal? It sounded like a raccoon, but it didn't sound happy, so my assumption is a coyote. Got it. I have never tried chili with noodles. I get it. I feel like if I did that with like my chili recipe, it would just taste like a not very good meat sauce. Like a meat sauce that needs more tomato. I get it though. Noodles are kind of... This is going to sound stupid because who doesn't love noodles, but I think noodles are a little underrated in the sense that they're way more versatile than people give them credit for. Everyone's just like, you take your pasta, you put some sauce on it. You can do a lot more. You can do a lot more. Any of y'all ever had kugel? Kugel is a testament to the versatility of a noodle. Of the noodle. And it's fucking delicious. Savory or sweet? I've never had a savory kugel. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, noodle kugel is basically it's a classic Jewish dessert. And the best way I can describe it is, have you ever had a cake and wished that the cake was less bready and more a pile of egg noodles? It's so good. I've never really had any other type of dessert pasta, but yeah, I've always really loved kugel. My best friend growing up was Jewish, and his mom made just fucking incredible kugel. But no, I've never had it savory. But speaking of something that's in the vein of like a savory kugel, I suppose, pasticcio. Pasticcio is a Greek noodle pie. It's like served in slices, but it's noodles with meat. Some spices. Yeah, noodles are about as versatile as it gets, dude. Butter noodles. So simple, so good, man. Nana Space made noodles, butter, and cheese, man. Shell noodles, grated Parmesan, butter. Boom. Good to go. There's this place in the UK that's doing dessert gnocchi. And it looks like they're kind of like churros. They're gnocchi with cinnamon and sugar and chocolate sauce. And man, I would like to try that. Grandpa used to make you I'm gonna do my best to pronounce this. Spatzel? Spatzel sounds familiar, but I think I'm thinking of spackle, the Philly thing. Fried butter noodles. Oh yeah, you know, I've seen that. I've seen a few dishes where like you intentionally burn the noodles, right? Like, and make them crispy. I've seen that a few times. I've seen that in like some high-end Italian restaurants, but I'm like, that's not what I'm here for. I'd have to try it, but like, cause like uncooked ramen is great, right? Snacking on some uncooked ramen. Never tried it. Ooh, with nutmeg? That's interesting. Bavarian cream gnocchi. Damn. Yeah, gnocchi is my favorite pasta by far, and it's hard to call it one because it's more of like a traditional dumpling. Like a potato dumpling. But that's easily my favorite. Back in the day, man, I used to make, whoa, what the fuck? Well, I saw your hogs out front, and
Yeah,
I
like
just
that.
wanted to let you guys know that I pushed them all over.
What?
I just
Beat his ass.
Get back here. Get your ass back here. Jesus Christ, he's fast.
I'm just joking. Oh, you got bamboozled by a little elf. As you can see, all of your motorcycles are perfectly fine. You have
Don't
been
do it.
pranked.
Don't
Oh shit! Sorry! I'm sorry! Sorry! Oh, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh shit! Valid. Good shot too. Ah! Yeah, I've never had like the brown noodles. Back in the day, man, I used to make I'm struggling to remember what it's called, but dude, you cook ramen, as in you boil the fucking 25-cent noodles, and then you scramble some eggs, and then you put the ramen in the eggs. Fucking fantastic. I don't remember what it's called, but it's great. More common with rice. And that's what? Omu rice? Well, man, it works with noodles too. Used to fry your day-old mac and cheese. I respect it. Deep fried mac and cheese is something that's never done it for me. I get it. I respect it. I think it's a good idea. But man, I've said this before. I like to think I'm not a picky eater. I like a lot of interesting, fun foods. I've had the opportunity to try some really interesting food. But I'm going to cut it to you straight. I think day to day, pound for pound, mac and cheese is the best food in the world. Macaroni and cheese. Oh, there's so many ways to do it. So many fucking ways to do it. And almost all of them are so satisfying. But deep fried is not one of those ways in my experience. Every time I've had like a fried mac and cheese ball, I'm like, man, I wish this was just a bowl of mac and cheese. Every time. Lobster mac and cheese. Yeah, but then like, I mean, especially in Southern California, you order the lobster mac and cheese, you're just getting fucking pranked. They're just tricking you into paying a bunch of money for mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese, it's so fucking versatile, dude. You can have a really cheesy one. Dude, if you're really feeling like it, you can just dump a bunch of fucking shredded cheese on there and stir that bitch up. And it's great. If you want it super cheesy, just do it. Noodles and cheddar. Boom, done. You want a little more creamy? Toss some milk in there, just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of flour, connect it all, stir it up. You feeling a little fancy? Bop some nutmeg in there. Bop some nutmeg in there if you're feeling a little fancy. You can put some meat in there. A little ground beef. Ooh. And you got a, like almost a cheesy goulash type thing. My pet peeve though is an ultra creamy mac and cheese. I did not order noodles with yellow milk on it. I want cheese, motherfucker. Spaceboy stream of you just reviewing shitty mac and cheese. Dude, a fucking food review content for me is difficult because like I said, I'm not picky. You can put some pretty rank shit in front of me and I'll be cool with it. We did a couple MRE streams back in the day and all I found was that I liked them. One of them was scary though. We did those with Annie Milanakis and Sear, and one of them there was like a giant shard of sharp metal in, I think, the lentils. That was fucking spooky. Yeah, I bet the videos exist somewhere of me just being like, this is great. I don't think we had any that were particularly shitty. And half the fun is people want to watch you eat something trash, so you just eat it and you're like, this is great. And then it is what it is. Yeah, the MRE Cheese Whiz on the MRE crackers was fire. Good times, man. Remember the Domino's sponsors? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Good times. I can't really eat Domino's anymore. It makes me miserable, man. Oh my god, yeah, the Subway thing. I completely forgot about that. I don't remember why. But back in the day on NoPixel, Coil would do these challenges. And I don't remember what the reward was. Oh, I got a Lambo. Yeah, I got a Lambo on Mel in 3.0. And all I had to do was eat a sub from Subway, a tuna sub with everything on it, every sauce. Now, I will tell you this much. I threw up. It was so fucking gross. But I did it. And Mel got a Lambo. Does Unscripted do prio? I think the server has enough slots that as long as you're whitelisted, you're probably going to get on. I don't know if there's a whole lot of waiting in queue. Yeah, the good old Coil sandwiches. I got lucky, man. Mine was, I mean, it was disgusting and I threw up, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people had it a lot harder. Oh! Oh! He had Trav, like, have some crazy pizza with, I think, vegan cheese. And I've tried a lot of, like, really solid, like, good vegan replacement foods, right? Cheese. I've never had like a particularly good vegan cheese. They're all so fucking nutty. They're typically made from cashews and they just taste like cashews. Your unscripted app got denied. Gonna reply in a couple weeks after you rethink the answer to one of your questions. I'm not really doing anything important right now in any way, shape, or form. Hit me with the question that got, and I'll try to help you out. Show me what you got. If anyone wants cheap meals that taste good, watch the YouTube from the 70s and 80s. What? You good? Can you? Hey, question. Huh? Oh, like old school recipes from the 70s and 80s? Dude, fucking, have you seen those like ancient, those old school, I was gonna say ancient. Have you seen those like old school, like 50s American cookbooks? That shit's crazy. The fucking like bananas with hollandaise. I'm just a little man driving around talking to my Twitch chat. Bean cake. The fuck is that? In the 60s, McDonald's had a burger that was just a slice of pineapple with American cheese. Is that what they called their like vegetarian option? Genuine question. I'm from the UK and we do have tuna cheese. Tuna cheese and beans on potatoes. So I've heard that in the UK y'all fuck around with stuff like tuna on pizza. And people trip out when they hear that and then turn around and eat a tuna melt. I think a lot of like on paper weird foods are typically very good. Even the concept of like canned tuna in general is crazy, right? It's just like a pre-cooked, packaged, hydrated. Like it's fucking weird, you know. So I'm open to weird combos. Weirdest food combos. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've been doing lately that's just fucking strange. Beans and tomato sauce with tuna and cheese. Okay, so you're talking like a Greek, like that Greek bean dish and tomato juice. That with tuna and cheese. What kind of cheese? Chocolates in between Pringles? That sounds fire. Sweet and savory is one of the best ways to do sweet and savory is with a potato chip. Cheddar? I don't know. That sounds a little weird. Yeah, like I've had like that Greek, Italian, cannellini bean dish and tomato sauce, etc. Can't say the idea of putting tuna and cheese in it does anything other than make me want to throw up. That does sound pretty rough. I'm not picky, but that sounds rough. I fucking love pickles. Something that's popular in Ohio is a peanut butter sandwich with a bowl of chili. I mean, it sounds like a fucking beautiful combination of comfort foods. That sounds like some cold day, stick to your guts satisfaction, man. That sounds fucking... Damn. That sounds awesome. I mean, chili and cornbread's great. Why not just swap out the cornbread for some white bread and peanut butter? That sounds great. Yeah, that sounds really good. Apple pie with cheddar cheese. Yeah, look, if you haven't tried it, missing out. Yep, it's gotta be, look, cheese has a lot of really good applications for like sweet desserty foods. But you gotta get good cheese. It's gotta be like good fucking cheese. Man, there's this place in Los Angeles that's known for like their cheese, and they do so many different kinds. They do like their best, I think, is like this creamy truffle. It's just bizarre. And they do like a blueberry cheddar. Oh man. Oh, buddy. It's something else. Yeah, cheese with dessert applications is, slept on. Mayo's fucking weird. I like it a lot, but it has very specific purposes. Mayo's weird. Sharp provolone with grapes. Man, you just took me back to my childhood. I haven't had that combo since I was a little kid. Yeah, provolone and grapes. Very good. Pepper jack on a cinnamon roll. That sounds interesting. Peanut butter pickle sandwiches. A few people have been talking about those in chat. I don't doesn't sound crazy, but I don't know. String cheese and orange juice. This dude fucking put down his first grade homework to type that one. Orange juice in coffee. Interesting. I'd have to give that one a try. I like some weird coffee combos for sure. That's not one I've ever tapped into. Never had Vegemite. I worked at Domino's for a little while, and one day someone ordered a pretty strange pizza on paper. It was jalapenos, banana peppers, and salami. Well, not like crazy by any means, but they never picked it up, so we just ate it. And it was great. You'd think the jalapeno and the banana pepper would just be a strange mix of peppers that are not at all like each other, but it was really good. Oh yeah, that's what made it weird. There was no pizza sauce. It was ranch. They replaced the pizza sauce with ranch. So it was jalapenos, banana peppers, salami, and ranch on thin crust. And yeah, it was incredible. It was honestly awesome. It was great. I talk about this a lot, that it's bad pizza is rare. You really gotta fuck up. I couldn't tell you the last time I've had a pizza where I was like, man, I don't want this. I'm not trying to be prissy about it, but I do think the last time that happened was Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is just a different level of mediocre. Where, like, when you go to, like, a Little Caesars or a Domino's, you know what you're signing up for. Where I went to Pizza Hut filled with childhood memories and popped that box open and was like, are you kidding me? Huh? I love a good fast food pizza, man. Little Caesars is great. Domino's is fantastic, honestly. Just makes me feel terrible. I have an autoimmune disease, so I'm prone to like inflammation and stuff like that. And man, Domino's does it to me. Domino's does it to me. You know how they talk about how American bread is just on a different level than the rest of the world in terms of how low quality it is? And how much shit is packed into it? Domino's. Domino's, Domino's, Domino's. No, I don't go poopy. It doesn't make me poopy. It makes me feel like shit. Makes me tired. My joints get stiff and sore. I get like brutal fatigue. Yeah, man, Little Caesars is the slander is just unacceptable. It's I will never not be satisfied by a hot and ready. My mom also has RA. Can you feel it when the weather's changing in your joints? Yeah, rainy day, a cool rainy day makes me stiff and sleepy, and yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, I think the beef that people have with Little Caesars is just like class war brainwashing. Motherfuckers are like cheap, bad. But I don't, yeah, nobody's popping in a Little Caesars going, let me get your Neapolitan, you know? We know why we're there. It's the McDouble of pizzas. It's the same every time. It's been the same for 20 years, and every single solitary time I've had one, I've gone, I've only had the pretzel crust once, and they undercooked the shit out of it to the point that I don't believe I should have been eating it. Not bad, but greasy and 50-50 on if it's dry. Oh, I thought you said dry or cold. I was like, in where? What Little Caesars are you going to where you're getting a cold, hot, and ready? Little Caesars has gone downhill big time. I don't go there anymore. I get sick. Well, I would imagine the ingredients are ultra giga processed trash. Yeah. Nah, that's it. You get to like a certain level of American fast food, like the globally known names and stuff. It's a little scary, man. Like I said, man, I can eat pizza. I can eat pizza and feel fine the next day pretty consistently. If I have Domino's, I don't know what they're putting in that bread, man, but it feels like a hangover. sure you're not eating Domino's with a hangover? That sounds great. Am I going somewhere? Where are any of us going, you know? I'm just yapping, driving around until something happens to little James Randall. The sauce has a ton of sugar. Oh, I'll be a son of a bitch. I wonder if that's it. Because now that I say that, it does feel like when so back in the day, before I was diagnosed with my rheumatoid arthritis, I was drinking those guayaki yerba mates, and they were like the best in terms of clean caffeine energy. But then the next day, I would be so fucking miserable, and I couldn't figure out why. And I don't know if you guys know Sony, the World of Warcraft warrior, the like Giga Chad bodybuilder dude. He knew that I had an autoimmune disease before I did, because I explained everything to him, and he's like, yeah, you've got something fucking autoimmune. And I was like, dude, why am I allergic to yerba? He's like, no, dummy, there's so much fucking sugar in those. And I was like, oh shit. You're right. So yeah, it's the same feeling as like that. Shit, man, I never thought of that. I wonder if it's just the sugar in the sauce that fucks me up at Domino's. Because I prefer like local pizza spots. There's this myth that there's no good pizza in LA, but I will tell you it's barely a myth, and it's so fucking hard to find. But it does exist. And it never makes me feel like shit. What's Little Caesar's specialty? Straight up pizza. Their catchphrase is pizza, pizza. They do pizza and they do bread. Their goal was always to bring pizza, which historically has been kind of expensive. Like in my experience growing up, a large pizza was like $20 minimum. Little Caesar's is this place out of Detroit, which is a historically working class, relatively low income city. And so their whole gig was super affordable pizza. And for the longest time, a hot and ready was hot and ready. You'd walk in and they had it just sitting in a heater, and it was $5 for a whole pizza. And it was fucking good, man. I don't know how much they cost now. I don't think it's much more, but it's a little more. Was the GOAT USA food place? Like explicitly United States based brands? If we're gonna talk like shitty fast food, there's not a lot of Taco Bell outside of the US as far as I'm aware. I think Taco Bell is the best fast food in the world. Nothing, unless you like specifically angle for it, is gonna be like super deep fried. You can eat legitimately healthy at Taco Bell if you want. If you want, you can get a crunchy taco with no cheese, no sour cream, pico de gallo, and beef. And it's like 125 calories. I ate so much of that when I was losing weight. I've heard a lot of people say that Taco Bell in the UK is bad, and it makes me wonder if it's just exactly what we have here and you guys just have different standards. I wonder if it's the same. I love Taco Bell, truly. Like I said, man, I got a whole ass disease that makes it so if I eat something indulgent, I'm probably not going to want to get out of bed the next day. And the whole day is going to be a struggle to keep my eyes open. I can fully indulge in Taco Bell. Order whatever I want. Eat as much of it as I want. And you know how I feel the next day? Perfectly fine. Doesn't do anything to me. Because it's not like crazy chemical. It's not giga preservatives. It's not like loaded with sugar. I think that's probably the big part about it. There's no fucking sugar in anything but the tortillas. From recent stuff on autoimmune research, it looks like seed oil, sugar, and processed bread cause most of it. I don't know about the seed oils. I've heard about that. I haven't dug too much into it, but I know that's like the hot button. For anything autoimmune, it's pretty much just like it's gonna be sugar and processed. So like if something's deep fried, sugar is terrible for different people to different levels, but for someone with an autoimmune condition, sugar's about as bad as it gets. And white bread literally just turns into sugar. I have a golden rule. It's the first thing I wrote down in my rheumatoid arthritis Bible. If it has sugar added, do not drink it. I can eat things with sugar, but if it's a beverage, that shit's gonna fuck me up. Don't mind In-N-Out, but I think it's overrated. I wouldn't wait in a 20-car line for an okay burger. Yeah, but you gotta understand, it's like the same price as McDonald's and leagues better. It's like a proper, enjoyable, hearty, filling, real ingredient meal in one of the most expensive cities in the country for like $6. You know, that's a really big deal. It is the best bang for your buck burger in the country. Whataburger's better. It's very different. They're two very different burger joints. I like Whataburger a lot. LA has some amazing burgers, but you're paying for them. Facts. LA has, man, the fucking smash burger trend out here. There's some fucking incredible burgers in LA, but yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, whenever people like shit on In-N-Out and call it overrated, you really have to take the price into account. You gotta take the price into account. Let me peek at the menu. I haven't seen it in a while. Let's see. In-N-Out menu prices. When's the funny moments happening? YouTube.com/SpaceboyLive. The videos are titled Funny Moments. Here's what happens in between them. Hi, thanks for watching. Yeah, dude, people call In-N-Out quote unquote overrated. Dude, 1,300 calories for a double combo, which is a double cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. $7.20. You can't use the word overrated next to $7. Like, it's just not. They're so cheap. People are like, oh, they're mid. Yeah, mid-tier for like the lowest price possible. You're a naked man? Yeah. $7 for a double cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. $7. But bad for you? How often are you having it? Yeah, cut the fries out. Ain't nothing wrong with a burger. But yeah, cut the fries, cut the sugary drink, get a diet soda or something. Yeah, cut the fries out entirely. Nothing wrong with some ground beef, lettuce, tomato, onion, mustard, ketchup. Get rid of the sauce if you really want to. If you want to make it clean, you can lettuce wrap it. But I mean, I don't know, if you're at a burger joint, I think you're there for a reason. Yeah, when I started losing weight, man, for the first couple weeks, I'd go to Shake Shack and get their truffle sauce burger on a lettuce wrap, and I'd eat like 4 of them. And that would be like the only thing I'd eat that day. Yeah, In-N-Out fries are notoriously not good. They really aren't. But animal style, yeah, love it. Yeah, man, at the price point, In-N-Out is as good as it gets. There is no better fast food option, quality of food wise, taste wise. There's just no better option for the cost. None. They're firmly number one. I know you can order your fries at In-N-Out extra crispy, but I still don't love them. I enjoy In-N-Out fries, but I'm not gonna say they're good. Like, they're weird and kind of shitty, but I love them. Who has the best fries? This is a bad take, but I honestly don't like French fries very much. But I think that's because my earliest experiences as a kid with French fries were McDonald's. And that's just nowhere you go will ever be similar, right? So, like, when I found out that different types of fries existed other than McDonald's, I was like, why aren't they good? why aren't they anything like what's at McDonald's? Yeah, I'm not a big French fry guy. So I gotta be in the right mood. If I'm in the right mood, I'll fuck up some French fries, but I'm not often in the right mood. Whataburger? Fuck, man. I don't even remember what their fries... I don't know. I don't remember. Sweet potato fries are alright. I think knowing what French fries are is something that also kind of puts me off of them. It's that thing of, like, if I want to be indulgent and eat something that I know is really bad for me, I like to pick and choose. And the spongy potato that is as absorbent as possible to just soak up all the canola oil it's fried in, it puts me off. It doesn't appeal. Double fried fries? Yeah. I hear double frying is a good thing. If you fry them in beef tallow, they become pretty good for you. Ooh. Ooh. Five Guys fries. Five Guys fries are insane, but they're cheating. They're fried in potato. Wait. Peanut oil. That's cheating. Jack in the Box curly fries. Jack in the Box, I think, is one of the only fast foods that I don't want to say refuse to eat, but man, I'd put them pretty firmly at the bottom of the lowest tier. My husband got me to watch your James Randal videos and I love them. Hey, tell him I said thanks, and thanks for watching. Gotta be real drunk for Jack in the Box. Yeah, man, I think that was the time in my life where I ate the most Jack in the Box. When I first moved to Austin, I was drinking pretty often, as many of us were over the pandemic. And I would fuck up Jack in the Box pretty regularly. Actually, before I even left LA. Yeah, when I was completely isolated and under lockdown in LA, I drink a bunch of whiskey and eat Jack in the Box. Awful. And then I learned later on, trying to order it without having anything to drink and realizing this is not good. This is terrible. I was just drunk. But it's cheap, isn't it? It's really, really cheap, which to me, that's a fast food prerequisite. If it's not cheap, it's not worth it. It's supposed to be the lowest quality food for the lowest prices. Arby's fucks. Arby's is so good. Arby's has some of the best mozzarella sticks in the world, man. Everybody's out here making these fucking breaded mozzarella sticks. Batter that shit. Yeah, they just shut down the last Arby's in LA. I think there's still some in the Valley, but LA proper doesn't have any Arby's anymore. They turned it into a fucking Prince Street pizza. God damn it. Some of the worst pizza in the city. Pentagon's a Spaceboy. I wonder if that's why he and I both like Arby's so much, because we grew up in the same, like, Penta and I, it's fucking weird how much we look alike, and we grew up like 20 minutes from each other. Pretty weird. To the point that we've both pointed it out and been like, should we talk to our parents? Like, find out everybody been cool? Like, everybody been honest? It's weird. Anyway, I love Arby's. I fucking love Arby's. Have you done a DNA test? No, but it's not something I'd be against. A, it'd be hilarious. It'd be really good content. Dude, the other day, one of my buddies was watching our streams at the same time, and he had each of us up on individual monitors, and he sent me a picture, and we both were in full screen cam, and it was borderline eerie. Tim Hortons on top. Hold up. What at Tim Hortons are you putting on top? I don't think there's anything at Tim Hortons that is particularly good. Granted, I haven't been there in a very long time. Ice Cap? Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Unique. Burger King company bought them. Oh yeah, they did, right? Wait. Burger King bought 2 major fast food chains. What was it? Tim Hortons and was it Arby's? Long John Silver's. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Dude, what a fucking wild time. Long John Silver's in my brain is so of the times of the 90s and early 2000s. I don't know what it was, but when I think about like the year 2004, I'm like, yeah, a fast food fish establishment makes sense. But even 10 years later, 2014, you're like, what the fuck? It's wild that they existed and succeeded. I don't know that I've ever been to a Long John Silver's in my life. I've been to Red Lobster once. Those cheddar biscuits are no joke. They're gone now too, right? They shut down. That local is driving like an actual shitty LA Canyon driver. This is how the fucking dumb fuck race car kids drive on Mulholland. Crossing the mustard to pass the shitty slow sedan. I'm immersed right now, dude. I'm fucking immersed. A&W? I've had A&W a couple times. RIP drive-ins, man. What an awesome concept. I think those went away because the idea of just people stopping and staying and waiting went away. You had Red Lobster for your birthday last week? That's awesome. I didn't know they still, I thought they were gone. Please, a little car for a little man. Oh yeah, Sonic is like the last drive-in, aren't they? Yep. Oh man, I talked about this a little bit last week, but you know what I tried because all the marketing got to me? You guys know how there's like a shit ton of social media marketing for the Chili's Triple Dipper? And like the cheese pulls and stuff? I gave in. I gave in to capitalism and I gave it a shot. And it was only the second time in my life that I'd been to Chili's. And I gave it a shot. I was like, the marketing is everywhere. Man, oh man. And I prefaced, not a picky eater, open to most foods, good or bad. Unbearable. Could not finish the meal. Disgusting. Absolutely fucking foul. I did the triple dipper and I got the fucking chicken strips with the cheese things and then the sliders. The sliders were like barely edible. I took a couple bites and it was like, this is barely food. And then I started biting into the chicken, and the best word I can use is rubbery. It was like chewing a rubber glove. It was rough, man. The cheese things were fine, but it was fucking bad. It was real bad. Welcome to Chili's. May he rest in peace. Yeah, man. It was only the second time I swear to God, I speak English. I just need to trim my mustache. But no, it was bad. It was unbearably bad. And I love some shitty food, man. I love bad, low quality fast food garbage, but that was a tier below. Panera, I've never... Oh, you know what? I've had one thing from Panera one time. French roll pizza. Baguette pizza. Hospital food is the best way I can describe it. Where's an Arby's? Arby's is fucking great. The Southwestern egg rolls, tried them. Did not enjoy. Kinda weird. That's another thing LA struggles with, man. Egg rolls. LA's got to get their shit together. What they call egg rolls out here is not... I don't even fucking know what they're doing, dude. Arby's by You closed? Yeah, I was just talking about they just closed the last one in LA. It was on... honestly, I think it was on Hollywood Boulevard. Either Hollywood or Sunset. Food's declining in quality and increasing in price. I think like fast food and stuff, I think fast food is taking advantage of its reputation as low quality food to go even lower. Yeah. I think they're fully taking advantage of... They already know it's shit. Make it worse, it's cheaper. And then charge them more. It's just proper greedy nonsense. But there are options. There is like shitty, low quality, cheap fast food out there that isn't trying to kill you. It depends what it is, but... I get down on McDonald's. Big time. Love them. Wendy's is one I love. You put some, dude, they're shredded cheese baked potatoes. That's something where like I'm eating it and it's delicious, and the whole time every bite I'm like, this isn't real. Like there's something uncanny about this cheese. This is not what cheese tastes like. This is not the texture that cheese is. But I like it. Yeah, if you really want to know what it's all about, you got to go down to Burger Shot, and you have to. It's an off-menu item, but you got to order the Heartbreaker with cream, extra cheese, no lettuce, and a side of French with extra salt. And then you get a non-carbonated beverage with a side salad, and in the side salad you put extra crouton and no tomato. That's undefeated. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Carl's Jr. in LA is rough. Not good. Not even a little bit. Chick-fil-A is another one. Chick-fil-A was one of the first fast foods I ever noticed that made my body feel like shit. Chick-fil-A was one of the first quote-unquote healthy options where I'd eat it and then like the whole rest of the day be like, I need to go to sleep. Just because of the sheer amount of garbage in the food. So much fucking sugar in everything on the menu. So much fucking peanut oil and preservatives and yeah, Chick-fil-A, dude, even the fucking like quote unquote healthy options. I'd get like the whole wheat bun, the grilled chicken, and then you still got the Chick-fil-A sauce, and congrats, you basically just drank a fucking soda. Yeah, that would fuck me up, man. I'm just happy I finally got pulled over. I've been craving some interaction.
Hey.
You got a big problem with a little man.
No, I don't.
Okay,
No.
bye.
Okay, sir.
What? You said there was no problem.
No, there is a problem.
Oh,
Step out of the
jeez.
car.
All right. Okay.
Step
Oh,
out of the
is
car,
that a
please.
gun? Is
Yes,
that
it
a
is.
gun? Why?
Step out of the car.
What the hell?
Step out of the car.
Well, right now, if you got a gun, you're scaring me.
Step out of the car.
You're scaring me. You
I
gotta.
don't care. Step out of the car now. Step
You're
out of
scaring
the fucking car.
Please
Hey,
don't.
step
Oh
out
my
of the car.
god. Ah! Oh my god, this guy's going to kill me. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. He's going to kill me. Oh my god, this guy's crazy. He has a gun. He's going to kill me. He's crazy. I'm getting out of here. I think I already got away. Oh, that was so scary. He pulled a gun on me. I got so scared. I have to call the police.
I see him back there. Wait, no, that was a different cop car.
And 911, what is your emergency?
Hi, 911. I just had a man pull a gun on me. I got so scared. I'm really nervous. I don't want it to happen again.
Okay, explain me everything. What
Well,
happened from A to B to C to D?
He came up behind me and he said, "Get out of the car." I said, "Why?" And he pulled out a gun and said, "Get out of the car." I said, "You're scaring me." He said, "I don't care." And I fled. I ran away.
Good, are you safe?
I think so.
Okay,
As
do you
long as he
remember-
doesn't find me, I think I'll be all right.
Alright, sir. Where are you located at the moment?
I'm currently by the burger by the ocean, near the ocean.
Near the ocean. Okay, that's very good, very good. And are you far away from your so-be aggressor?
I think so. I
He's not
drove
following
away
you?
very fast. I think he started chasing me, but I think I got away.
Perfect. Can you give me a quick description of the man?
Yes, about 6 feet tall, blonde, driving a brown car, wearing a vest that said LSPD,
Oh yeah,
boots.
they're horrible.
Yeah, oh, well, you know him.
Yeah, we know him. I work at the deputy's office with the sheriff. Yeah, we don't like them.
Oh my God! So I'll come up to the sheriff's office and make a report.
I can take it over the phone. It's
All
fine.
right. Okay. All right. Okay.
So I'm writing everything down. So what's your name so I can put it on the report?
My name is James Randal.
Perfect. James Randal. Okay, tell me more.
Well, that's about it.
Okay, so I'm taking notes. So you were driving your car and
Yeah.
he stepped in front of you, told you to you get out of the car at gunpoint, and it was an LSPD officer. So
Yeah.
for your own security, you drove away to be safe. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you're all safe and sound now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, you did good, sir.
Thank you, young man.
Good job, James.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Okay, bye.
I did it. All right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing the RP streamer thing where when we're out of content, we just talk about fast food. We've been doing that forever. We've been doing that as long as I can remember. Jersey Mike's. I fuck with Jersey Mike's, but it's same thing. Cured deli meat fucks me up a little bit, and all the sugar in the bread, man. Whoo! Bad day. Oh, dodge. How do we feel about Subway? I've always said Subway is a very specific craving. Subway is not for when you're craving a sandwich. It's not when you're craving a sub. It's when you're craving a Subway sub. It's very specific. And I don't know. It ain't for me. But it used to be. I used to eat a lot of Subway. You want to hear that one of the weirdest things about me? When I was a kid, I would get strep throat a lot, which is characterized by like really brutal pain in your throat. The only thing that I could eat when I had strep throat was a spicy Italian from Subway with banana peppers and black olives. There was something about the spice from the banana peppers and the texture of the black olives that was soothing. It was like the only thing I could comfortably swallow. Fucking weird, right? Didn't a Europe court deem that Subway's bread can't be classified as food? Close. If I remember correctly, it legally had to be classified as cake because of the sugar content. It was the vinegar? Ah, that explains why the Italian dressing would help too. Classified as cake for tax purposes? Huh? Subway probably gave you the strep throat. No, I had like the biggest tonsils any doctor I had ever seen. I genuinely had to go to the hospital once because I just had a brutal fever and had to go to the hospital as opposed to the urgent care. And the doctor was an ear, nose, and throat who was just helping out at the ER. And when I showed them my tonsils, she went, "Holy shit." She said, "I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I think those are the most inflamed tonsils I've ever seen." Yeah, I had like borderline chronic tonsillitis as a kid. I would get sick at least once a month. What? Getting rid of them suckers? Is that a player? What the fuck? Just watch me
He wrecked my Mini Cooper in the middle of the parking lot. Hello. No, I got my tonsils out when I was like 22, 23. The older you get, the more serious of a procedure it becomes. I got in at the tail end of it being not a big deal.
You alright, old man?
Well,
You alright?
yeah, I'm just gonna go have a beer.
What was that?
Beer. It's my favorite brand of beer. It's a Big Man, and I'm gonna go suck it behind this trailer. Yeah, when I got my tonsils out, man, they put me on Tylenol and Vicodin. The Vicodin didn't fucking do anything. The Tylenol, however, was exceptional. Yeah, the Vicodin didn't do shit. But yeah, Tylenol was solid. Almost 30. Hopefully, won't have to get your tonsils taken out. So I got mine out because I was getting sick pretty much once a month. I had bad allergies, which would almost always turn into an infection because of my fucking giant tonsils. And looking back, because of my compromised immune system from an at the time undiagnosed autoimmune condition. Don't opiates just make you okay with the pain? In my experience, no. When I got my wisdom teeth out, that's when I learned to never do pills for fun, because boy do they feel great. Opiates make you sick to your stomach for some reason. That's what they do to everybody. GI problems are like the hallmark of opiate use. Ativan, I blacked out on Ativan as a kid. Not for funsies. I was prescribed. But yeah, fully blacked out. Ugh. Yeah, truly don't do drugs. Anti-drug education. I don't know what it's like for kids nowadays, but I think the most effective drug treatment for prevention for kids is that problem is oh I did it. I thought they were coming after me. Problem isn't doing them. The problem is it's pretty likely that you will enjoy doing them so much that you won't want to do anything else, and that's a problem. That's when it starts to get nasty. And that will happen. So don't fucking bother. There's a ton of stuff that's also addictive that's actually really good for you. Exercise. Addictive as all hell. Incredible. That apply to weed too? Of course. Yeah, one of the biggest issues with weed is how far the pendulum has shifted from obviously like just a bunch of fucking heinous propaganda about how evil it is to now the pendulum has swung entirely in the other direction of it's perfect, there's literally nothing wrong with it. But like anything, moderation is important.
And yeah, there's a I think it's a very I think it can be a very important tool for a lot of physical and mental illnesses. I also think it's for adults. I think it's better than a beer. But yeah, they are finding that, like, you know when you like get too high and you get like really anxious and paranoid and whatever, there are studies being conducted that show that that's not just a bad feeling, like that's actually like a negative impact that's happening to you. You know, like it's like creating fight or flight chemicals. It's, you know, a grain of salt, but it's all because it's only recently been being studied to that end. But people are like, oh yeah, when I smoke I get paranoid, and they just kind of brush it off. But they're finding that there's a reason for that. And it's someone in chat said creating trauma from nothing. Yeah, you know that feeling where like you'll be high and awkward and you'll be like, am I acting weird? You know, they're finding that's not just no biggie. Yeah, trauma is a strong word, but like, I mean, like if it can induce a panic attack, right, in people that are prone to it, that panic attack is going to have lasting effects. So again, I fucking love it. Is it perfect? No. Is it fucking awesome? Yeah. Mom has RA and uses weed medicinally. She says it helps more than any anti-inflammatory medication. Is that something you would do / have tried for your illness? I smoke so much weed all the time. I just don't talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking incredible for something like arthritis or anything inflammatory or anything like that. It's amazing. Fatigue? Dude, they have strains nowadays that feel like drinking a cup of coffee. You don't even get quote unquote high. You just fucking aim for the stars. No, I typically don't smoke during my streams, believe it or not. Very rarely. Otherwise, yeah, all the time. No, not all the time. I'm being dramatic. I don't do the high all the time thing. I don't enjoy living that way. I like to smoke before bed. I like to smoke during a workout. That shit goes hard. That shit goes really hard. That's probably my absolute favorite time to smoke. But I don't like just sitting around doing nothing and smoking. Do I get any negative feelings from it? If I smoke too heavy of an indica, it'll basically give me a hangover. Sign you up for a weed that's like coffee. Any Jack Herrera strain. Yeah, run it. It's just genuinely like an energy drink. All your friends smoke, got no problem with it, just can't partake because of the panic attacks. How old are you? They're, again, remember now that they're suddenly starting to be able to run studies on it because it's legal. Oh, 35? Yeah, whatever, run it. You're fine. They are finding not good for kid brain. If any youngins are fucking listening, they're finally studying this shit because they're finally able to because of legality all over the places, and they're finding exactly what you'd expect. Drug, not good for kid. I actually made the decision recently to quit drinking. I've been trying to pay attention to how I feel when I drink, and I think the last 4 or 5 times I don't even fucking get drunk, dude. I just get tired and annoyed. And then the next day, I can't get out of bed. And then the day after that, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm fucking done. I'm over it. It's just not fun anymore. Doesn't feel good. Dude, I went to a concert the other night. I went to see a great band, the Menzingers. And I drank so much. I had 4 shots of tequila, a shot of gin, a White Claw, and a beer. And by the end of the night, dude, I was just stone cold sober, pissed off, and tired. I was like, what do I have to do to fucking feel something positive from this? Like, went too far? Nah. It was just having anything at all. But yeah, no, I'm gonna quit and see what happens. I already know what'll happen. It'll feel fucking great. No one's ever regretted it. We were already getting hungover and feeling dopamine depletion. I mean that, and I have an autoimmune disease, and I was just poisoning my body with the most inflammatory substance there is. And instead of just getting drunk, it was like, hey buddy, this feels like shit, go to bed. I fully thought those were people with parachutes. They look like those spiders in Australia that just post up in the sky. Haven't had a drink in about 7 years and you love it. I've genuinely never... You know what started to happen to me, man? When I turned 30, I started to realize that a ton of people I looked up to and a ton of people around me were quitting. And I started realizing that all of them, every single one of them, was like, yeah, it's been a great decision. Nobody was like, it kind of sucks. Like, literally everybody was like, yeah, this has been a great choice. And I'm like, huh. Dude, the fucking... I've told this story a bunch of times, but I ran into the bass player for Flogging Molly at a bar in Detroit, and we just partied all night. He just got sober. And I'm like, if the fucking rock stars that, like, legitimate rock stars who are just tearing down the house and partying with me, if they're getting sober, like, fuck it, why am I still wasting my time with this shit? No, honestly, it's the vast majority of it is it's bad for my disease. I'm getting to a point in my life where, like, if something's bad for my disease, I'm just not gonna do it. In my 20s, I felt like I could do whatever was bad for my disease in limited doses, but now it's like, even those limited doses are pretty fucking rough. At some point, no matter who you are, drinking a lot makes your goals harder. The John Mayer quote really stuck with me. Because if I remember correctly, he quit drinking, but wasn't an alcoholic or anything. And so when you're not an alcoholic and you stop drinking, everyone's like, why? Why'd you do it? And his answer was, if I told you you could access 100% of your potential, would you do it? Okay. Now, if I told you there's a substance that reduces your potential, would you take that substance? And that made me think a lot. Because my hangovers, I lose a day. I lose a whole day. If I'm lucky, it's just one day. But often it's two. I'm 30. I'm not comfortable eliminating days from my life. Or being sick willingly. Time is precious. You know what I mean? That got me thinking quite a bit. Lose days from MS. Don't need to add more to that. That's what I'm saying. I lose days as it is from my rheumatoid arthritis, bro. Why would I do it willingly? I lost yesterday. I didn't do shit yesterday, dude. Not a fucking thing. My fatigue was so bad I couldn't do anything. I would love a Monday to be productive and quality and do cool shit. You know? Now why the fuck would I make Sunday the same thing? Willingly. How did I deal with hangovers? Just fucking lay in bed, watch movies, and eat McDonald's, man. Same as anyone else, but usually for 2 days instead of 1, and yeah, no fun. You get those ADHD depression hangovers where everything just sucks because of the dopamine drain. Statistically, suicide is like an absurd percentage likelier after alcohol than just about anything else. And then alcohol plus cocaine, and that likelihood is even higher. I don't do cocaine, but I always thought that was really interesting. They don't talk about that a lot. They made weed corporate. Yeah, it's kind of dark, dude. It's kind of dark being in California and walking into something that's like effectively like a bougie Apple store and knowing that people are still in prison. It's dark. I remember that was something Mr. President, Mr. Byron, said he was going to be doing. I don't know if that ever ended up happening. There was supposed to be a fuckload of weed-related pardons. I don't know if that ended up happening. Yeah, you get that shit delivered like a pizza, man. You know, you would love Coke too much to even try it. Yeah, I mean that's how I feel. Any stimulant I stay away from because they're great. Love them. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, for real. Like, so addiction has always really interested me because there's so many schools of thought, and the prevalent treatment is accepting that it's a quote unquote disease, but when you'll find that it's often a symptom as opposed to a disease. So I don't know. I think that's just something that interests me as I grow older, especially living somewhere like LA, where in a lot of ways Coke is as normal here as weed is in other places, you know? So you meet a lot of people that'll just like casually do blow, and obviously that goes pretty fucking bad for a lot of them. So I don't know, it's a fascinating thing. What are my thoughts on Anime Expo? Whatever. You're exaggerating, right? No. In LA, New York, really not many other places. LA, New York, probably London. Coke is super fucking normalized here. Very, very normal. Very no big deal. Which is not normal. You know, LA is kind of like a Looney Tunes fantasy land in a lot of ways, and that's one of them. Yeah, the UK is definitely definitely the fucking case. Yeah, UK, New York, LA. Yeah. Which is mind-boggling. I grew up in fucking suburban Michigan, like, you know what I mean? You get cocaine easier than you can get weed. Man, there's this fucking bar I like to go to. If you stand on the dance floor long enough, someone will just put their hand in your face. Every time I'm like, ah, I'm good. But it's, yeah, it's wild. It's weird. LA's weird, especially for that. Doctors are still throwing out Adderall scripts like they're candy. Yeah. I don't enjoy Adderall. Not at all. Just made me pissed off. Pissed off and hollow. Adderall is terrible for doing anything creative because you become so easily amused that you can be doing something so mind-numbingly boring and think it's good. And it's just not. It's just not. What is Vyvanse? Because I've heard a lot about it. Is it like is it an amphetamine like Adderall? The Vyvanse shortages? Man, I forgot about that. They're also amphetamines? All right. You know a dude who took Adderall as a party and realized he actually had ADHD because it worked for him? Yeah. Yeah. All it really did for me was make me sweaty and angry. You once spent 4 hours reorganizing a fish tackle box while on Adderall instead of deep sea fishing with your family. That's hilarious. And I think back to a specific stream I did. I'll fucking show you. I'll go to it and people here will remember this. My like realization moment for Adderall being like really bad for your creativity was when we were doing like wheelchair stunts on Mel. I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to get the wheelchair balanced on a fence at the casino. Like a really embarrassing amount of time. Couple hours maybe. And after my Adderall wore off, I like objectively looked at what I was doing and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is so boring. Why would anybody watch this? And why did you think this was a good idea? You know, it's pretty agreed upon by and large that it's bad for creativity. It makes you kind of hollow. These fences here, I was trying to balance the wheelchair on for like 2 hours straight. Because there was just this dopamine response of like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. I don't know, dude. Not the drug for me. Speed Racer, what's up, man? Thank you for the 29 months. No! 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 No!
That's right.
No!
That's fucking right. You son of a bitch. What the holy shit?
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh my God, are you an Oompa Loompa and is this Willy Wonka?
What the hell? I'm just a person. I'm normal size. It's just perspective because I'm so far away.
Oh, okay.
You look like my cousin Ragnar.
Is he also very far away?
Shit.
Yes, he's back in Stockholm.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Does he have the syndrome?
Jennings, is he back?
Does he have the syndrome?
No.
Oh,
He's just a regular.
Oh, he is standing like Dave, though.
He's just very far
Wants to
away.
crack open a beer with me.
A bear?
Shit, me
That
too.
looks very
Hell
fine.
yeah.
Is that one of them Eastern bears?
The brand is Big Man. This is a Big Man beer.
Man, it's a huge man bear. You got an extra one for me?
Toss it. Oh.
It looked like a flaming moat.
Hey,
I think that's what they call a hot tamale. All right.
wait, what is he doing to us?
He's hung. No.
Wait, is he gonna do it again? Oh, he had a little spice to that one. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on.
He's so far away.
Holy shit. He went back. He
I thought the
got
next
rid
one
of the
was just
spice.
gonna be him screaming, but I guess not.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's
Oh,
it.
here he
That
comes
was
again.
Roger.
Oh wait.
Go
Which
gamble.
one's going to be like?
Hell's going on.
Okay, that was just normal.
Okay, we gotta go. We're buying.
It was way
drugs.
more
Yeah.
common than I thought it was.
Give us one tomorrow before we leave. Come on. Okay, fair enough.
Alright.
I feel like Bobby Hill when I do that.
Yippee!
Will I be hopping on the unscripted public when it opens? I have heard worse ideas. I'm sure I'll check it out. See what it's all about. VDM everyone, so the huge. I'm enjoying the nighttime vibes of just drive around and yap. I don't know where anybody is. I don't know where they go. All I know is this is what late nights have always been like in RP. There's people around, but they're hiding. I'd hide from me too. Drift. Drift. Why are all the streamers playing UnscriptedRP right now? Is it a good server? I love it. I've been here for about a year now, after like what, 7 years on NoPixel. I still pop over to NoPixel from time to time, but the the more whimsical, goofy style of RP kind of lives on here in a way that it kind of got phased out on NoPixel. Still exists over there, but not in the way it used to. Not to the quantity it used to. The best way I could describe Unscripted in terms of why a lot of us are here is that a lot of the reasons a lot of us started RPing have been phased out over the years. A lot of those things that brought us into RP don't exist anymore because they've been changed or evolved or quote unquote improved. And this place is a lot more simple. It's a lot less mechanic oriented. It's a lot more pick up and play. Yeah. Which I think is really creatively rewarding for people who just want to make characters and do stuff as opposed to progress and progress. There's not, I don't know that there's much of like a progression based system on Unscripted. Like there would be in an MMO. No ill will towards anyone else, but this server's the best of what made those other servers fun to watch. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I always say the exact same thing. Change is good, but not everything needs to change. And I've been saying that for like a year now. Change is good. Change is great, but you don't have to change everything. There's a quest system. Yeah, but it's for fun. You know what I mean? It doesn't unlock the ability to make a gun and sell it on the auction house. Like, yeah, you know. Change is good, but not everything needs to change. Resembles a mix of 2.0 and 3.0? Yeah, no, entirely. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see the Holy Mime and get shit-faced with him, so drunk style. And Peter and the Mime. This is easily my favorite car on the server. It's so fucking fun to drive. Well, we've just been yapping for quite some time now with brief little roleplay breaks. I said grapes. Brief little roleplay breaks. Or I gotta trim my mustache. I'm stumbling over my words because it's so thick. While we yap, here comes the fun part of the yapping. Ask me anything. And who knows, maybe it'll become the topic of yap. Raz. How was the Menzinger show? Look, they're so good, right? They're one of my favorite bands. It was great, but it was, you know how like half the fun of going to a concert is typically a band sounds different live than they do on a record. The Menzingers sounded exactly like they do on their records. Albums. It felt like standing in a crowd and being at a Menzingers listening party. They were great. They were awesome. There was a lot of really good energy. The mosh pit was legitimately among the most violent I've ever seen, which really surprised me. But man, they're so polished and so talented vocally that it was a little boring. It really surprised me. It was a little boring. You know, I don't know. Half the fun, like I said, is when you go to a show, you get like a completely different experience than when you're just listening to them on Spotify. But they sound exactly the same live as they do like on an album, and it really surprised me. My favorite band live is Coheed. How do I feel about Tenacious D? I went to fuck, what was it? I went to this Run the Jewels. I went to Run the Jewels live, and their openers were all surprises. And I walked in while one of the openers was on. And I walked by the room going like, oh yeah, I can hear the opener, one of the surprise openers. And I walked past the room without, like briefly glanced in while the opener was on. And then it occurred to me as I walked by that the surprise opener was Tenacious D. And I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was so cool. Any movies I'm excited to be? I'm not a huge movie guy. I've never ever seen one. No, I'm not a huge movie guy. I'm not even much of a TV guy anymore. I haven't been watching a whole lot of anything. Why is my car not moving? It's out of gas. Watch any wrestling lately? Bits and pieces here and there. Not a whole lot.
Did you siphon all the gas out of my dang car, you son of a bitch? You son of a bitch! You stole the gas out of my car, didn't you? Give it back! Give it back! Come here! Come here! Give it to me!
Playing any games offline? Forza. RuneScape. Lots and lots of Forza and RuneScape. Any pre-80s cars you'd ever want to own? Not particularly pre-80s. There's a cornucopia of 90s cars that I'd love to own though. You prefer Forza Horizon 4 over 5? Why? Just the map? Race with you on Forza? Bro, I post up with my Steam Deck, and here's the secret. You don't run it from the Steam Deck. I stream it from my desktop, and it runs so fucking good. And I just lay in bed and play some Forza and then roll over and go to sleep. It's the shit. Have I had the Taco Bell nugs? Nah. Doesn't interest me. Tried playing Forza, couldn't get past how many cutscenes and DLC pop-ups you got. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. Forza Horizon is about as peak AAA slop as you can get in terms of unskippable cutscenes and trying to sell you stuff and celebrity tie-ins and brand tie-ins. It's about as bad as it gets. Just the fact that the main menu, the pause menu, is basically like a scuffed Windows 8 experience. The gameplay is fun though. Cars used to be so cool. Now every design and color looks the same. It's boring. Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. There's some pretty bad design trends in current cars. I think it's a relatively cold take in the car community that cars are getting worse and worse. Yeah, my absolute least favorite car design language trend right now is headlights that just look like this. I don't know what has gone wrong in car design. I don't know why every car brand is just deciding headlights equal LED horizontal line. I bet right now I could pull up 5 cars that all do that. The Ferrari 12 cylindry headlights are literally just a horizontal line. Here. Trying to find a quick way to just show the fucking... Minimalism has destroyed cars. Real. Yeah, the new Ferrari designs, I'm gonna be honest, they look really good in person, but they don't photograph well. They're not photogenic at all. But yeah, here, look. Ferrari 12 cylindry, boring horizontal light headlights. The new baby Lambo, Temerario. Boring horizontal line headlights. What else? Who else? I mean, these are the C8 are basically just those fucking Tesla headlights, but at least they're doing something unique, you know what I mean? But guess what? Paragon Performance designed. Horizontal lines. Aftermarket horizontal line headlights. Nah, Rivian has fun, unique, weird headlights. Ferrari finally got their shit together and released a crazy SUV. It's a whole ass V12 with suicide doors. And you know what else? Horizontal line headlights. It's so fucking stupid. Hate it. My least favorite design trend in cars. The taillights I can kind of forgive. The horizontal line taillights, I can kind of forgive that. That's pretty sick. I enjoy that. Looks sleek. Yeah, but it's on like so many fucking cars. Bet replacing those headlights if they go out costs a ton. Oh yeah, anything fucking Ferrari is nuts. My first service bill was heart-wrenching. You know what I think Ferrari's cleanest looking car is right now in their lineup? 296. If before the 296 was announced, you sent me like a shitty picture of it on an old camera and told me it was from like 1997, I'd believe you. It's so simple. It's such a normal looking supercar. I fucking love it. And I strongly advise you don't say shit about the fact that it's only a V6 until you hear one in person. Oh my God. One of these drove past me in the canyons the other day, and oh my God. They make a really special sound. They're fucking awesome. Yeah, they're fast, they're loud, they look great, they sound great. Look, if Ferrari can keep making let's see what they sound like. If Ferrari can keep making V6s that sound like this, I'll never complain about them phasing out V8s ever again. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Take them. Take those 2 cylinders. You can have them. Yeah, it's cool. Like, yeah, fine. Sure. I need to get a proper recording setup other than my Ray-Ban glasses, because my exhaust it's fucking unreal, and I need to do like some proper POV recording of it. I drove it the other night, like through an empty street in the city, so I was just like surrounded by big buildings. Woo! It blew my mind. I got real happy. I fucking love a sleeper, dude. One of my favorite cars in the world is the Jaguar F-Pace SVR. It's a very normal, very unassuming mom and pop crossover. But it sounds like this. The fucking monster. The new track focused hardcore 296. Is it like an official Ferrari project? Is it like their oh yes, I have. Like their special version? Yeah, that thing's fucking sick. And I love that they're doing like a green flagship with it, man. That's so cool. Ferrari having a green flagship car. Passed a matte black Aventador the other day. That's fucking sick. I love the Aventador. On New Year's, I just remember this on New Year's Eve. I was in the car. I was not driving. Drunk as shit. And an Aventador SVJ pulled up next to me, and I stuck my head out the window. And in the Stevie Rose voice, went Lamborghini's Aventador, rev engine, please. And he did. And he did. And that shit goes. Hang! Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, you don't see those too often. They're still real special to me, man. I've talked about this many times, but you know what car completely loses its luster once you move to Southern California? The Lamborghini Urus. That car is fucking everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. I used to love it so much. But they're just a Lamborghini for people who know the brand but don't care about cars. SVJ owners are good at revving. I mean, yeah, with that fucking sound, come on. Who could blame them? I'll flex a little bit. I'll flex a little bit. Let me pull up a video of Vin from formerly from Hoonigan, now just Vin from YouTube. He has the same exhaust setup on his 360 that I do. And I haven't recorded any particularly good videos of mine, but he has. Here's what it sounds like.
Today it's part 1 of the Ferrari 360. And we
Not that. That's before he put his cats on. This. That's the same exhaust setup that I have. And man, every time I fucking floor that shit, I'm 9 years old again. Every time. There's really nothing quite like a high revving flat plane crank V8. There's just nothing like it, man. It's something else. I love like a Chevy big block or like an LS. I do love a good chop. I like that too quite a bit. I had a oh. Man, whenever I break the game like this, people say the back rooms, but actually this time. That's weird. What is that? Oh, how did this even happen? 430 and V12 Vantage, dude. Those are two of the best sounding cars in the world. Dude, I love the V12 Vantage so much. Oh, this is so weird. I don't know how to fix it. Ugh. What's a good car for a first time car? You really can't beat like a Toyota Camry. If you're looking for more of an SUV, I think the 4Runner is one of the best cars ever made. A Honda Accord is incredible. Honda Civic, fun, sporty, super normal, stable. I think a Toyota Camry is kind of like an ultimate point A to point B car. RAV4, yeah. Yeah, pretty much everything Drachma just said. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, 4Runner, Accord, Civic. Yeah. Those are some of the best cars in the world. Find an old Lexus that some grandma didn't drive? Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Just got a Hyundai Tucson. How much of a grandma car is that? Let me see. Oh, that's a great car. What year? Phenomenal price point for what you get out of that. Hyundai's great. I think Hyundai, Toyota, and Honda are the 3 best car brands in the world. 24? Yeah, great buy. Huge. That's a fantastic purchase. Good job. You want a Tacoma next? Good call. Incredible car. Are links okay? Yeah. It'll get deleted, but I can still see it. Yeah, fucking love that old school Chevy big block. Yeah, that's fine. That's nuts. There's nothing quite like the that GM. You know, that GM big block. I had a straight piped C8. With a Paragon exhaust, which sounds like this. The shifts were fucking nuts. The shifts were bangs in the cabin. Fucking very fun. Thoughts on the LFA? It's great. I love a V10. I think, you know, obviously the LFA is a little overrated, but it's still a really special car, and it does sound great, and it is really fun to see them in the wild. I've only ever seen 2, which is even a lot considering there's only a handful in the world. Any V10, I'm pretty on board with. I think they're about the best sounding engine in the world. Other than honestly, a high revving flat plane crank V8 is right up there, right fucking up there. No, I'm not. No, I'm normal sized. I'm just. No, I'm normal sized. I'm just really far away.
But wait, but hold on.
No, I'm just really far away. I'm normal sized. I'm just far away. Yeah, I love the Gallardo. I think it's aging really well. Yeah, the C8 Z06 sounds fucking great too, man. I think top 5 best sounding cars in the world right now, like modern releases. C8 Z06, straight pipe, unbelievable. Huracan V10. Damn, I gotta be honest, I don't know if I could think of more. I think as far as like current modern cars, that's about it. The 296 is great.
Oh, there you are.
No, I'm not small. I'm just really far away. I'm really far. No. No, you got your revenge. We're even.
No, we are even.
We're even.
Can I introduce myself?
Okay.
I'm Henry Pacing.
I
apologize
for
shoving you in a
Wait a minute. You're the guy who tried to claim Maze Bank Tower as his own.
No, I mean Holden stole my car, and then he ran me over. Oh God, actually, yeah, you know,
let's go scrub off that bullshit.
Right.
The Maze Bank Tower, it belongs to everybody, and it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just far away. I'm just far away. I'm normal size. I'm just far away.
James, I have a car. Let's go. Oh. No, sir. James,
I'm just far away. I'm just far away. Whee! Ah! Meet me at the tower. I'll see you there.
GT3 is great. GT3 and the GT3 RS kind of fall into LFA territory where, like, yeah, they're incredible cars, but man, the GT3 RS is becoming the most shoved down your throat, overrated. Every kid who's ever heard of a car is obsessed with a car in the fucking world.
Who's that little man?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not small. I'm just really far away.
You could make a true sleeper, what would it be? Like putting a V8 in an old Volvo wagon. I would take a very old, like 2005, 2006 Bentley Continental that everyone will look at and just go, ooh, depreciated crap. And just put something fucking monstrous in it. Oh, you know what? You know, it's not a true sleeper because the speed isn't necessarily affected rather. But dude, the fucking Toyota Century you can get for like $12,000. Help! Help!
Get in.
What happened?
Help! And oh my god, they're so cool. You can get a Toyota Century, like a 97 Century for like $12,000. They're like Japan's flagship car of the 90s. They were used to like transport politicians. They're basically Japanese Rolls Royces. Like ultra smooth ride, super luxurious interior. The fucking there's a hole in the passenger seat so the passenger can put their feet up and use the front passenger seat as a headrest or a footrest. And to cap it all off, they have a V12. You can put an exhaust in those things that sounds like an Aventador. Like it's absolutely nuts. They're so fucking cool, and I don't think there's a single car in the world that I would rather own than like a 97 Toyota Century.
He's here.
Yeah.
Mr. Tinyman, hello.
I'm not small. I'm just really far away. Meet me upstairs.
Oh, you're okay. You're very far away.
Have you seen Divine Century? Yeah. I love his taste in cars. I don't love his taste in aesthetics. Black everything out, put it on chrome wheels, bag it. Doesn't really do it for me. But I think he, you know, that's just his taste and it has nothing to do with mine. But man, he has great taste in cars.
Wait, he responded to me? No, I'm Henry Pace. I responded
Scrub
to
it down.
Oh, scrub it?
Scrub it off.
Oh,
Scrub it off now.
I will scrub it off.
Scrub it.
I will scrub
Oh,
it.
I'm not. I'm just far away. I'm all the way over here.
Oh,
Scrub it.
Sorry, you're,
Scrub it.
I'm
Magebank
going
Tower
insane.
is a place of peace and beauty. It belongs to nobody. Not
You're
Holden.
beautiful.
Not you. Thank you. I'm just really far away. And then nobody.
wearing my
It belongs to nobody. It's a beautiful place. It's for peace and love. It's a magical place. It's a magical place, Magebank
wanna go
Tower.
over there. I'm scared I'm gonna fall.
Hi, welcome to Magebank Tower. It's a beautiful, magical place made for love. And it makes everybody so happy, and it's the true tower. Yes.
Quite the gentleman. How about Holden's message?
Erase it.
Erase it?
Erase
Okay.
Holden's message. He's saying bullshit things. He's crazy.
I need to set up a meeting with Holden because he we've been having a little war.
You wouldn't lie to me. Is he very far away or is he short?
You're right.
Possibly exchange the numbers with you, James.
Yes. Yes. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was my phone.
Oh, here,
But it was
here you go,
beer.
James. Oh shit.
Use it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, no, I thought it was. I thought
No,
it just
no,
beer.
We
Just beer.
we have
Listen.
We have truce now. I'm
If
so
you-
sorry. I'm sorry
if
for
you-
stuffing you in a fridge.
If you,
so
that was, you
he
put me in the
stuffed him.
fridge?
I stuffed you in your fridge.
That was a disaster.
Hold on,
Oh my
hold on,
God.
guys.
What the fuck?
Listen, and then you cut my leg off. I have a robotic leg now.
All right, I guess we're even. And I'll
We're
pass
even
your
now.
message along to Holden if you give to me that parachute.
Oh, but this is my only one.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
hey Henry.
Yeah, tell someone who cares.
Can I have your car key?
It is my. It
Just
is
in
my.
case.
Yeah, tell someone who gives a shit.
I don't know if
Okay.
Fork
here.
it over.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
excuse
get
me,
your car.
very far away man.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
James.
James.
Yes.
Oh, James.
James. Okay.
Yes.
So what did you do with his leg? Like, what do you use it for?
Oh, I didn't keep it.
Oh.
I left
okay,
it in
like,
the ice cream shop with the rest of the blood and guts.
Please don't tell me that's where they got the ice cream that they fed me from.
What?
Yeah,
bad news.
that's where they got the ice cream. So James, can I?
Fork
is
it
there
over.
anything else I can give you? Can I
Fork,
give
parachute.
you a chainsaw?
No.
That's where they get the ice cream from.
You
Both.
don't.
That's where the legs are
You-
kept.
Parachute and chainsaw.
Surprise!
How about chainsaw and deagle?
Parachute.
Surprise, Sade.
What the fuck you?
Yeah, alright,
God damn it.
chainsaw and gun.
Ja-
Because then I can use the gun to defend myself.
Alright, yeah, here.
Chainsaw,
Alright.
would it be bigger or would it be far away as well?
And there
Thank
you go.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Do you have bullet for the fire?
Oh yeah. Here you go.
What are you doing?
There you go.
What are you giving him?
Is that, anything else? Do you need some food?
Why?
Here you go.
Master of Destruction!
I think he must.
What do you think, James?
Hi over there! How is the
He
weather?
is the over there man.
Oh, God, not the
Thank you.
short jokes.
Thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you. Thank you.
I hope we can have a
long-lasting friendship.
Me
no
too.
more,
Me too.
No more.
Wait, I know exactly where that place is. That's not my
Hey,
word.
you want to see
Shut up,
crazy?
Caleb, you're
You want to see a
interrupting
crazy
this
party
moment.
trick?
Yeah.
Did you know that you can use a chainsaw as a parachute?
No, fuck.
Oh my god, I want to see.
Watch. Watch. Oh, I think that was an umbrella actually.
Right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Night stream was great. I enjoyed thoroughly. I'll be back tomorrow. Couldn't tell you what time. I'm really enjoying this just laid back lifestyle of going live whenever I feel like it, but trying to go live as often as possible. But like whenever I feel like, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?